May I request our media friends to please take their seats so that we can proceed. Our friends from media, please take your seats. We'll have ample opportunities for photographs. Let us start for the day. Can I request everybody to please be seated in the room? We have a lot of chairs in the back. Please, everybody who's standing here. Okay. Can we clear the area in the front, please? And please be seated. Hello, everyone. We are starting for the day. I'm Indu Sharma, and on behalf of Schneider Electric, I welcome all of you to this groundbreaking ceremony event. Thanks a lot for joining us today. To start this day on a festive occasion, I request Mr. Anil Chaudhary, Zone President and CEO, MD, Schneider Electric India Private Limited, to do a traditional welcome for our chief guest, Shri K.T. Ramaraoji, Minister for Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Industries and Commerce and Information Technology of Telangana. Please present a shawl to Minister, sir. Thank you so much. And I now request Mr. Javed Ahmed, SVP Global Supply Chain International Region Schneider Electric, to do a traditional welcome of our guest of honor, Ambassador of France to India, His Excellency Emmanuel Lenin. Thank you so much. That's a great way to start a day. Now for the traditional lamp lighting ceremony, I request our Chief Guest, Shri K.T. Ramaraoji, Guest of Honor, His Excellency Emmanuel Lenin, Mr. Jayesh Ranjan IAS, Principal Secretary to the Government of Telangana, Mr. Paul Hamala, Mr. Sumit Anand from Chief Business Officer from GMR, Mr. Javed Ahmed and Mr. Stephen Payatu, please come near the lamp for a lighting, please. Let us pray to the gods that this moment turns auspicious for all of us and everybody who works for the factory in coming times. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Now I request Mr. Anil Chaudhary, Zone President and CEO and MD SCIPL, to deliver the welcome speech for all of us.
Thank you, Indu. Shubhodayam, good morning, bonjour and namaskar. A very warm welcome to everyone present here today. It gives me immense pleasure to be in Hyderabad today for the groundbreaking ceremony of our upcoming state-of-the-art smart factory. I thank the Honorable Minister for Municipal Administration and Urban Development, Industries and Commerce and Information and Technology, Government of Telangana, Mr. K.D. Ramarao, His Excellency French Ambassador to India, Mr. Emmanuel Lane, and Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, Principal Secretary to Government of Telangana Industry and Commerce Department, Mr. Paul Herman, Chairman of Capgemini and Chairman of the French-India Business Council, colleagues from the MEDEF delegation, Indo-French Chamber of Commerce and Industry Management team, our customers, partners, vendors, and friends from media, and my colleagues from the company. This will be our second smart factory in state of Telangana. I'm proud to share that with you that our existing factory in Hyderabad has been recently recognized as Advanced Lighthouse by the World Economic Forum in presence of you, Honorable Minister. Schneider Electric is one of only 3 organizations in India to receive this recognition. I'm confident that the new smart factory in Telangana will help us enhance customer centricity and contribute toward the growth of the state's economy. We are thankful to the state government of Telangana for its continuous support. Honorable Minister K.T. Ramarao sir, your development vision and business-friendly policies boost the confidence of multinational companies like us who are looking forward toward expanding the manufacturing base in India and in your state. I also extend heartfelt welcome to His Excellency Mr. Emmanuel Lane, French Ambassador to India, and Mr. Paul Herman, Chairman of France-India Delegation Council, which he is leading nowadays, for solidarity with the French government's support and contribution toward bolstering India's growth and development towards an Atmanirbhar Bharat. As an industry leader, Schneider Electric's endeavor has been to promote Make in India, for India, and Make it India for globe, while creating jobs for the youth and enhancing the technological footprint of the manufacturing infrastructure here. With our more than now almost 60 years presence in India, we have been contributing to the infrastructure growth of India for decades, and we remain committed with this new factory, which will be coming up within a short span of 1 year from groundbreaking to production. We have been focusing on developing a skilled workforce ready for a rapidly changing and technology-driven future. The upcoming factory will be a landmark for technological innovation and job creation. I once again thank all the dignitaries and our friends, customers, vendors who have been here today to be gracing this occasion. Thank you. Have a great day. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chaudhary. Now I request Mr. Stephen Payat, SVP Global Supply Chain Strategy and Performance, Schneider Electric, to come on the stage to speak to the audience, sir.
Good morning to all. I'm super happy to be there. It has been a long journey to be finally here, and we worked very closely with all our Indian colleagues. This ceremony for us is the start of a journey, but it's also the result of a work with all of you, local partners, but also our supply chain teams. Schneider Electric has one of the biggest supply chain in the world. So just to give you an idea, out of the 137,000 employees of Schneider Electric, 80,000 of them work in supply chain. So we do consider supply chain as a key building blocks and a key supportive part of our business strategy. And this is very important for us to have a global standard, a balanced supply chain, a regional supply chain, and that's what we are building together here. Just to give you an idea, we have around 200 plants, roughly 200 plants, 100 distribution centers globally, and they deliver every day 150,000 lines, order lines, so it's a massive organization. We strive to be the most agile, innovative, planet and customer-centric supply chain. This is really the motto of our transformation program. As a supply chain strategy head of this group, I'm driving this transformation together with Nanil and Javed. We believe that technology allows to bridge progress and sustainability for all. This is something we put in application in our factories. And as such, as Anil was mentioning it, the digital transformation, the acceleration of digital transformation, this wave recognitions allow us to illustrate this and to show that it is possible. It's about analytics, it's about industrial robots that drives operation, it's about machine learnings, so that we can have, we move from preventive, predictive to something which is more, let's say, self-driven processes. Schneider Electric has launched smart factories globally. To give you an idea, we have around 100 factories globally that are embarked in that journey. We target to cover all, little by little. And we have 7 factories globally that have been recognized by the World Economic Forum, out of which one of them is Hyderabad, and 2 of them are as well smart advanced smart factories, but also sustainability lighthouse. And this is really something we want to continue to grow. The digital tool do empower and augment the impact of our employees. This is what we target, so we want to put our workforce at the center of this. It helps to reduce the papering by 95% in a factory like this. It helps to increase reduce the downtime of our machine. If you want to go to our factories to see it, you will see in real. We have 50 years of experience and history in India. So we were not there yesterday. It's a long quest. And the expansion has been accelerating both from a business standpoint, but as well from a supply chain standpoint in the last 10 years. We decided to even increase this acceleration to really make India a robust pillar of our supply chain. And this is something we triggered last year. And it is a part of a more local program that you name Atmanirbhar Bharat. I hope I pronounce it well. And it's really an integral part of it. We need you guys to help us accelerating the pace and build sustainable net zero carbon and smart factory all around India. We aim as well at balancing our supply chain better between regions, making sure every region produces 90% and source 90% of what we sell within the regions. And India has a big role to play here, and it's a big opportunity for India as well. The new manufacturing that we are building, or that we're starting to build today, will be, as Anil was saying, probably the 8th smart and net zero carbon factory in India. No doubt that it will strengthen our setup. It's a global factory with a global standard, delivering India, but also global. Our customers do trust us for our resilience, and it's part of a network that we built for resilience, for quality. And you will see if you go to the factory, it's the highest level of quality standard we can find, powered by digital. And it's also because we do put the customer experience at the top of our priorities, making sure we are able to build products that are custom-made for the customers. You would see in the lines, custom-made product for each single customers. So thank you for your attention. Thank you for your trust and your support making this happen locally here. Thank you all.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Piat. That gives a very fair understanding of the entire scope of Schneider Electric all over the world. Now the moment is here, and I request our chief guest and the guest of honor to do the groundbreaking ceremony for us. May I have the launch buttons, please? So I request the chief guest and the guest of honor to point the button towards the screen and touch it once. capture this moment, so I urge all the dignitaries who joined us for the lamp lighting to come onto the stage for a media photograph, because I know my friends here from media are loving the photograph. So I urge Shri KT Ramarao, His Excellency Emmanuel Lenin, Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, Mr. Paul Hamala, Mr. Sumit Anand, Mr. Anil Chaudhary, Mr. Javed Ahmed, and Mr. Stephen Payat to join us onto the stage, please. Thanks a lot, everyone. I request Mr. KT Ramarao, Mr. Anil Chaudhary, and Mr. Javed Ahmed. Thanks a lot, everyone. I request Mr. KT Ramarao, Mr. Anil Chaudhary, and Mr. Javed Ahmed to remain on the stage. I want to take this moment to share with pride, like we spoke earlier, that our existing smart factory in Hyderabad has been awarded Advanced Lighthouse by the World Economic Forum, and it will be an honor, sir, to receive the trophy from you today here. Can I have the trophy, please? His Excellency, may I request you to join on stage? Okay, sure. Let's. It is certainly a moment of pride for everyone in Schneider Electric. Thank you so much for doing the honors, sir. Yes. Thank you so much. I would urge Mr. Javed Ahmed to remain onto the stage, sir, and kindly say a few words about this upcoming smart factory with everyone who's present here today.
Good morning, everybody. I want to extend a warm welcome to our guests, Mr. KT Ramarao and His Excellency, Mr. Emmanuel Lenin, the media, the customers, our partners, our suppliers, and also our colleagues. It's indeed a pleasure to have all of you join here for this momentous occasion. Today's ceremony is an important step in our journey to make our supply chain more robust, more digital, and to be able to serve our customers not only for India, but also globally. So today, Schneider Electric customers in India are served by 30 of our factories, which are located in all different parts of India. And they not only serve customers in India, but they also serve customers in the global regions such as North America, Europe, Asia, South America, etc. Upon the completion of this factory, this is going to be the 31st factory in India for Schneider Electric, and this will be the 8th smart factory in India. So we have an ambition to make all our factories smart, and this one we will be the 8th smart factory, and we also are taking a vision to make this also an advanced lighthouse as our first factory that we have in Hyderabad. And in this factory, we are going to deploy a lot of digital technologies, a lot of automation, a lot of Industry 4.0 tools. So we have our own platform, which is the Industry 4.0, is EcoStructure. And this, we will deploy all the digital tools that are there that makes the operations very efficient. It improves the reliability of our service, the uptime, the power consumption, and this will make us very competitive and will be able to serve our customers in a much better way. The upcoming factory will be spread across a huge land area of 18 acres. The phase 1 will be around 200,000 square feet. And then we are also envisaging phase 2, and the details of that we will be sharing with you at the appropriate time. The factory will produce power products, and these products will be sold not only in India, but 75% of the production will be exported to our customers worldwide. With this, we'll be able to generate a huge ecosystem of suppliers who will be supplying components for us, and that is going to make our supply chain much more resilient. And in the initial stages of the factory, we'll create 1,000 jobs directly for Schneider Electric. But if you add all the suppliers, etc., it'll result in almost 7,000 to 8,000 more jobs for the city of Hyderabad and the state of Telangana. I'm happy to announce this manufacturing base extension in the state of Telangana. This will contribute to the Make in India strategy of our government, and this will also help our company to make our supply chain much more resilient, not only to serve customers in India, but also to serve our customers globally. So we at Schneider Electric, we give a lot of emphasis on sustainability. We want to deploy the best-in-class sustainability systems in our factory. We want to reuse renewable energies. We want to use the most energy-efficient systems, the most recycling, and to make sure that we are net zero carbon in our operations in our factory. And this is something that we are going to try to achieve. So we, once again, want to thank Mr. KT Rama Rao for all the continuous support that him and his government has been providing us. I would like to especially mention during COVID time, your government was very supportive of us, and it really helped us to be able to run our operations and serve our customers in a very, very seamless fashion. Thank you very much for that, sir. We're looking for similar support in the future. And I look forward to meeting all of you again when we open the factory next year, which will probably start in September. I will invite all of you again and hoping to see you all at that point of time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Javed, for sharing that information about the factory. Now I request our guest of honor, His Excellency Mr. Emmanuel Lenin, to join us on the stage and say a few words to all of us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's such a pleasure to be here, to see again the minister, who was the most pro-business minister in India. And we know that he says good things, but he also delivers on his word, which is very important for business. Each time I come here, I come for business, and I come with significant business delegation. When we met in October last year, I was heading a delegation organized by our very dynamic Chamber of Commerce called IFCI, and they are so much believers in Hyderabad that they're going to open a branch tonight in your city. Today, I come again with an important French delegation, which headed by Mr. Hermelin. Mr. Hermelin is the chairman of the Indo-French Business Council. He's also the chairman of a small French company called Capgemini, who's doing very well in India, as everywhere in the world, and the head count is reaching close to 200,000 in India. It's delighted also to see again the principal secretary, who happens to be a close friend of France, and the head and chairman of the Alliance Française of Hyderabad. Jayesh Ranjan, pleasure to see you again. It's absolutely great. And obviously Schneider, Anil, great to see you. We're delighted to see a French company so much thriving in India, which is now your largest industrial base, and betting on Hyderabad with this third factory, the second smart factory. I mean, it's not a new bet. I mean, Schneider, as said, has been in India for almost 5 decades, 50 years, and is really increasing its bet. Its largest operation now in India, and you have the vision to do more. I mean, this smart factory is going to employ and create more than 1,000 jobs. Understand it could be close to 3,000 in a few years, which is really amazing and impressive. And it's a clear recognition of the importance of Telangana under your direction for our business. And we really want to grow. We decided, and I discussed that with you last year, Mr. Minister, to open a French house, French office. It was officially announced by our foreign minister a few days ago, and it's going to happen next year, second semester, and I'm sure we'll be delighted to celebrate this new step with you and your team next year. Schneider will be very present, I know. Schneider is also doing some great job to provide access to electricity to the population. They are doing some some corporate social responsibility. They've provided access to 700,000 households, access to electricity, and they're going to do more. And along with the team that Mr. Hermana is heading today, they're going to provide solutions for smart cities across India in order to make the cities, to provide technology solution in order that these cities will be livable in the coming decades. It's, as you know, a significant challenge given the increase in population is going to take place. So among the business delegation we have with us today in Hyderabad, there are companies which are world leaders in smart grids, smart transportation, water sanitation, and so on and so forth, which can provide incredible solutions to the country and are willing to increase their bet on India because they really believe that the future is built here. So thank you again. Thank you for being so conducive and helpful for business, and be assured that French companies will be there to support the vision you have for your state. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, His Excellency. May I now request our chief guest for the day, Shri KT Ramarao-ji, to come onto the stage and say a few words on this momentous occasion.
Good morning to all of you. Ambassador Leno, always a pleasure seeing you. You're a man of your word. You promised me back in October that you'll bring more business, you'll bring in more delegations, and even more delighted that you've also chosen to convince your government to open a French consul office here in Hyderabad. Thank you very much. I think he deserves a big round of applause from all of us in Hyderabad. Thank you. I think the last thing we ought to do is get an Air France connectivity from Hyderabad to Paris also, and that also needs to be in place rather quick. Paul, lovely seeing you, and the small company that you have, that you head, is almost clocking, I think, more than 25,000 people in Hyderabad. So thank you for all the love, thank you for all the support, and we love to see Capgemini grow more and more stronger in my city, in my country. Thank you. Anilji, thank you very much for having us. Again, our initial discussions were not so long ago, and I'm glad that it materialized, and he just showed us the pictures of breaking ground in GMR Arena. Thank you very much. Stephen, thank you for joining us. Javed, I like you, but I also don't like you, Javed, because you didn't tell us, Javed, that out of the 31 factories you have in India, this is in fact going to be the largest and possibly the smartest factory. I think that deserves a huge round of applause to the entire Schneider family. When completed, This would be the largest factory in India after the 3 phases are done. More than 3,000 people, more than 2 lakh SFT of area built. Javed will send you the video here. You're more keen on capturing this. But thank you, Javed, for all the support, because I think this is momentous for us in Hyderabad. Because smart manufacturing is the order of the day. It's what the world recognizes world over, and what you said was also exciting. What you and Anil both said was exciting, because you're not just making, for India. Schneider Electric here is not just going to manufacture for India, but your 75% of your business, 75% of your products from here will be exported. And thank you, Stephen, for also detailing out on how you plan to leverage this factory for the greater good. And also, I would like to thank you because this is September 2022, and what's delightful to hear always is the deadline on when the factory would be inaugurated. You said within a year, by September 23, the factory would be up and running. And I'm very, very confident that with the kind of professionalism that has been shown by Schneider, I think sky's the limit. You have enough room to grow. As Ambassador pointed out, this country needs a lot of solutions in a lot of different areas. And I'm sure Schneider has many, many things to offer. I'm equally impressed and delighted. When we met at the World Economic Forum in Davos, the whole advanced lighthouse recognition for the factory here by the WEF was definitely something that we all take a lot of pride in. But I do have a request for Anil and Javed and Stephen. The Japanese who manufacture here, including Toshiba in my state, have started what is called as an institute in training personnel, an institute in training human resources in smart manufacturing. What I would like Schneider to do is possibly collaborate with the local government and start training future employees and start imbibing the best practices from across the world in smart manufacturing, because it's important for you and for us to ensure that we have a constant pool of talented, think force who can actually help Schneider grow, who can help the state grow, who can help the country grow in terms of the advancements in manufacturing. So I would urge you to start partnering. I think Jayesh Ranjan, my principal secretary who is here, will be more than happy to make the connect, and he will help you in connecting with the right kind of institution in your vicinity, wherever you're located, so that it becomes extremely useful, symbiotic, and synergistic for both Schneider and for the local youth of Telangana. And manufacturing of mission-critical products, as was pointed out, the list is long. I would say once, Schneider has decided, I'm sure, a lot of your competition, a lot of your collaborators, a lot of your suppliers will also keenly look forward to Telangana. But what I'm even more excited about today is, on a single day today, we have 3 events happening, all with French business houses and French businessmen and women. We have, of course, Schneider breaking ground, and then later in the day we have MEDAF. They're an organization representing businesses in France, who we had the good fortune of meeting back in Paris. And I would like to, thank them, for showing up in Hyderabad with the delegation. They're looking forward to consolidating the ties, the partnership with Telangana and with India. And later in the evening, my friend Jayesh, an ambassador, would be there to do the honors when the Indo-French Chamber would be launching its center in Hyderabad. Unfortunately, I would be missing out because I'm traveling to Delhi. But I wish all 3 events where we have the blessing of the Honorable Ambassador and Paul and his entire team, a huge success. And I hope we grow from strength to strength. We have Capgemini, we have Schneider, we have Safran. These are some of the large French companies that we have. We have Monet manufacturing, syrups from Hyderabad and Telangana. And I hope that we can continue to increase the footprint of French companies in India and more particularly in Telangana. Once again, thank you very much for this opportunity. Wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much, sir. May I urge you to remain on the stage? Thank you so much. And I request Mr. Anil Chaudhary and Mr. Javed Ahmed to join us onto the stage. We would love to present you a memento for gracing this occasion. And now I also request His Excellency. Now may I request His Excellency to join us on the stage as well. I request His Excellency to join us on the stage along with Mr. Jayesh Ranjan, Mr. Paul Hamala, Mr. Sumit Anand, Mr. Stephen Payat. Please join us on the stage, sir. We would like to present a memento to all the dignitaries who joined us today. Thanks a lot. Your warm messages and blessings mean a lot to the team. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks. Yes, please. We would love to have a group photograph. Our media friends are here. Mr. Sumit, I'll request you to join along with the line. Thanks a lot for making this so special for all of us. Thank you so much. And in the end, I would request Mr. Nitin Bakshi . Okay, where is it? In the end, I would request Mr. Nitin Bakshi, Vice President, Strategy and Development, to just quickly give a vote of thanks.
So good morning, everyone. It has been such an honor to be part of this wonderful event. On behalf of Schneider Electric, I would like to gratitude to our esteemed guest, Honorable Minister Mr. KT Ramarao ji, and His Excellency Mr. Emmanuel Lenin, our customers, our partners, our suppliers who have been here to grace this occasion. I am very sure as we stand today, after a year's time, we all be standing here inaugurating this factory as well. So I look forward for meeting you next year again for this occasion of gracing the occasion to inaugurate this factory. Thank you so much and wish you a very, very good afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nitin. Thank you everybody who joined us here please join us for lunch, and thanks all the dignitaries who were here with us today for blessing this occasion, for making it so special. Thanks a lot to everyone for being present.